Welcome back to our deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something pretty wild, the history of American pro wrestling. It's quite a story.
It really is. From those old school regional days, the territories, all the way to the global machine it is now.
Yeah, and we're going to look at four key players that really defined it. AWA, the WWWF evolving into WCW, and ECW.
Absolutely. You see how ambition, money, and just raw competition changed everything.
It's amazing how different it looks today compared to, say, the 60s or 70s. So where should we start? Maybe the AWA.
That sounds good. Let's kick things off there. The American Wrestling Association, founded in 1960, Vern Gagne.
Right, a legend himself. And his focus was very specific, wasn't it?
Very much so. Sound technical wrestling. That was the mantra. It was serious, athletic, a real proving ground.
Like for Andre the Giant, right? He came through there.
Exactly. It built credibility. But that same strength, that conservative approach,
Became a problem later on.
yeah, as the business started changing, especially when the WWF started pushing sports entertainment, the AWA kind of stuck to its guns.
And that rigidity didn't help them adapt, I guess. They folded in 91.
A cautionary tale, really. Resisting change in a market that's moving fast.
So while the AWA was holding on to tradition, the McMahons were already looking bigger picture.
Oh, definitely. Vincent J. McMahon, the father, he broke away from the NWA back in '63.
Established the WWF mostly in the Northeast, kind of carving out his own kingdom from that old territory system.
Precisely. And they built huge legitimacy with Bruno Sammartino. His title reign was just unbelievable. 2,803 days.
That builds a foundation. But then the son, Vince K. McMahon, he had different ideas.
Totally different. The 80s, he saw cable TV, national reach. He didn't just ignore the territories, he actively went after them.
And created Hulkamania. Suddenly it wasn't just wrestling fans watching, it was families, kids.
Right. And WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He called it sports entertainment, openly. That shifted everything. A whole business model changed.
Which inevitably leads to a challenge, right? Someone had to push back.
Enter Ted Turner in WCW, which grew out of what was Jim Crockett Promotions.
And we saw early sparks like Black Saturday in '84, that whole TV deal fiasco.
A sign of things to come. Fast forward to the 90s, Turner's Money, Eric Bischoff running things.
And they started poaching WWF stars. Big ones.
Hogan, Savage, Hall, Nash, and then the NWO. That storyline was revolutionary.
Revolutionary enough to beat WWF Raw in the ratings for 84 straight weeks. And Monday Night War was real.
It absolutely was. But WCW, despite all that success, well, they had issues. Creatives got stale, maybe too reliant on the older guys.
And those guaranteed contracts must have cost a fortune.
A huge drain. Ultimately couldn't sustain itself. WWF bought them in 2001 for, what, $3 million? Peanuts?
It's kind of a shocking end to such a huge challenger, almost a tragedy in a business sense.
Well, all that was going on, though, there was another force brewing. Something different.
You mean ECW, Extreme Championship Wrestling?
Correct. Paul Heyman down in Philly, they just rejected the mainstream polish completely.
Hardcore wrestling, violence, edgy characters, anti-heroes, the music.
Yeah.
It felt dangerous.
It cultivated this incredibly loyal, almost cult-like following. Very counterculture.
And they developed some amazing talent, too. RVD, Taz, the Dudleys.
And, even though they were smaller, their influence was massive. It directly pushed the WWF into the Attitude Era.
Made them edgier to compete. But ECW itself couldn't survive long-term.
No, the financial problems, losing talent to the bigger companies. They folded in 2001, too, same year as WCW. But its impact was undeniable.
So the WWF, which became WWE in 2002, basically won the war, absorbed the competition.
Pretty much. And they've proven incredibly adaptable since then.
Yeah, you look at the different eras, ruthless aggression, pushing new stars.
Then the women's evolution, which was a huge necessary shift, giving women main event spots.
And now they're under TKO Group Holdings, making massive deals like Netflix for Raw starting in 2025. Global expansion seems key.
Definitely. Acquiring stakes in promotions like AAA in Mexico, it's about consolidating and growing that worldwide footprint.
It's not just the companies that evolved, though. The idea of the superstar changed, too, didn't it?
Massively. From guys known for their athletic background, like in the AWA, to, well, global entertainment brands.
Like The Rock or John Cena. They're movie stars, personalities known way beyond wrestling.
It's a strategic move, keeps the whole thing relevant and marketable across different platforms, generation after generation. That constant evolution is key.
So, wrapping this up, What's the big takeaway for you, the listener? I mean, professional wrestling is this unique beast, isn't it?
It really is. Part sport, part theater, part spectacle. And it's constantly finding new ways to tell stories, create heroes and villains.
It's like this living canvas, always getting repainted with new legends. But maybe think about this.
Yeah.
How much of its success, decade after decade, relies purely on us, the audience, agreeing to buy in, to suspend disbelief and invest emotionally in these larger-than-life narratives? That connection, built over years of innovation and competition, maybe that's the real secret sauce.